Hey guys, this is Greg and I'm back with another Eclipsis tutorial today. I've got myself loaded up here with a nice pretty nice dubstep bass. It's old school dubstep if you're a riddim and overcompressed banger person. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through this, show sort of like how I made it work and all that. First things first, I have this wavetable xylophone. You can really use anything with just generally a lot of stuff going on, so not just like a sine or a sine with a couple of harmonics. Like, I mean, the piano is nice and all, but it just doesn't have that like extra high end that the xylophone does. So yeah, that's nice. I haven't bothered with envelopes really, that doesn't matter that much. Automating the phase shift can actually be really fun, as I just demonstrated. So if we go into our LFOs, we can't actually modulate a lot of the parameters, but if you just opened up an automation clip, which in Reaper, I would just click trim over here and automate it, but I'm not doing that right now, so just, that's a lot of fun. Next thing, frequency modulation. This is how we get our distortion. If I take this off, just gonna demonstrate. That doesn't sound like a dubstep bass at all. This one you can actually modulate in the LFOs if you want. We see FM pitch, not FM pitch, sorry, FM amplitude, and that's if you want to vary your sound in terms of like harshness. That's a really fun one to mess around with. I generally tend to have the octave be the same as the xylophone or whatever other wavetable you have there, but at the same time you can. So now I'm playing in a higher octave. And so, like, if you're in higher octaves, then sometimes turning the octave down on this a little more, maybe even a little more, and I like to sometimes tune it up 7 semitones. Okay, that actually sounds crappy with this preset, so disregard that, but... and I have a shaper on. It's just, sometimes it can help with, like... You see the difference here versus here. There's like, it's a bit less harsh. So you can get a lot of like yoy out of there. So I don't know, maybe even slap an LFO on it. So we can just go into oscillator number 2. Maybe even speed that up. And if we center that. One second, I'm just gonna bypass that, turn the amplitude to 0. So I mean, they're all a lot of fun to mess around with. Like, this is where your shaping comes in. You can change the timbre of the sound. So yeah, turn that back on. I have a low pass on. If I take that off, just in case there are any highs, I don't think there are at the moment. cutoff modulation, I just have this going really fast. It's quite subtle, it just adds another extra layer. I don't have the shaper on, I played around with that when designing this patch, and didn't really change the sound much. It's a nice weird sound if you put the resonation on, but I'm not doing that. Next thing I'm going to do, which I guess I haven't done yet, is reverb. And I mean, you'll definitely want to like high pass this out once you actually start processing the sound more. But for now, I'm just in Eclipsis. I only have the one filter per oscillator, so the low pass it is. Gives it some really nice release. So yeah, just mess around all the parameters that are nice. Like this one, like I didn't even know this was a thing before the tutorial, but just messing it around with it now, it sounds just really nice. So yeah. So yeah, that's sort of like a rundown of how you get distortion. Really, I mean, a lot of different wavetables will work. If I just go into another one to sort of show you what this looks like. This is just an insane wavetable all around. So, I mean, like, if I take something like sine, again, I think I showed you how that works, but doesn't do anything really. So yeah, just anything like this, you unfortunately can't preview it in the frequency mod. Well, I mean, you can if I went into FM and hit distort guitar, not overdrive guitar. You can pause it, and that's the nice way to see what it looks like. And then if you shaped it, you could also pause it. It won't actually change anything while it's paused, but yeah, so I guess that's it for here. So yeah, this is how you do distortion. And have a fun time designing sounds. If you're interested in the synth, it's available at vstzone.sk. I'm not sponsored by them, I'm just advertising for them, because I think that their plugin is just really nice, and a lot more people should use it than they actually do who have using it. So, yep, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more tutorials or just to hear my music once in a while, and see you next time.